Children greet the Prime Minister, grandchildren, great-grandchildren of those that went to the school, unaware of the horrors their ancestors faced. Later, the Prime Minister meets those people that lived through those horrors.
I'm mostly here to listen.
Chief Fred Robbins suffered sexual and physical abuse at the St. Joseph's Residential School.
I'm going to be blunt. Reconciliation is a word for those that are privileged. It's not a word for those that have lived through these residential schools.
The St. Joseph's Residential School operated in the Williams Lake area in BC for over 100 years. Earlier this year, Williams Lake First Nation announced the discovery of 93 possible unmarked graves near the site, adding to the list of graves found all across the country.
We know that survivors were compensated, those that did survive. But what about those that didn't survive? What about their families? What about their communities? You know, reparations for these institutions is an ongoing issue that we have to face in this country.
Trudeau announced $2.9 million to fund the ongoing investigation into the graves. That's on top of $1.4 million provided by the federal government earlier this year.
It gives me hope moving forward that the things and the commitments that we talked about today are going to, make that meaningful impact.
And we're not living up to the kind of country we all like to think we are.
Chief Robbins welcomes the federal money, but believes it's not enough.
Are they willing to go to that next step and take this to the Supreme Court of Canada to recognize the genocide that happened?
Rob Smith, APTN National News, Williams Lake, British Columbia.